Okay, accountability, day 21, week 3, whatever, fuck, it doesn't matter. If you haven't watched any of these accountability videos, it's basically just where, because the biggest problem I have with my journey to improve myself and to just get better, it's basically just where I tell you how much I've procrastinated and to show you my screen time and just try to keep myself accountable. So it's the only reason why I'm making these videos is for me to get myself more accountable. I actually don't know what my screen time was yesterday. I think it was alright. So you can see, yeah, okay, so 2 hours and 30 minutes yesterday, 2 hours and 30 minutes yesterday, and 1 hour and 21 minutes on YouTube. That's the time I spent procrastinating. Then I have 17 minutes on YouTube Studio. That's basically where you just where you see it, analytics. 17 minutes YouTube Studio, 11 minutes on Discord, 9 minutes on Snapchat, and then that's basically it. I have a few minutes on other stuff, like 8 minutes on Notion. That's basically where you take notes on your phone. 7 minutes on YouTube Music. Then I have some 1 minute on message, 1 minute on alarm clock, 1 minute on phone, less than a minute on camera. Yeah, you get the hook of it, the gist of it, or whatever. I'm trying to remember back to what I did yesterday. I don't know why it's so blurry for me. I don't fucking remember what I did yesterday. I know I was editing a lot, and I also spent some time filming videos, but I don't know the exact time actually. I think I spent some time watching YouTube on my computer also, but my goal is about half an hour of procrastination a day. Obviously, I'm not trying to get a half an hour. I'm trying to get less than half an hour. But right now, it was about 1.5 hours yesterday. And already today, my screen time is already high today. It's almost 5 p.m. and my screen time today is 2 hours and 16 minutes already. And I have 1 hour and 27 minutes on YouTube. And then I have some minutes on other stuff, basically. Okay, I feel like it's been some time since I've actually talked about why accountability is so important, and I don't know who even watches these videos. I see the analytics and I'm like, who the fuck clicks on someone and watches a video of someone showing the screen time? It's hard for me to imagine a person who watches that, but I guess people watch it. I don't know. Yeah. So accountability. Why is accountability so important? I've tried every different kind of technique that you could think about for trying to improve it. Basically anything, and my phone specifically, I think the younger generation, me included, because I grew up and there were tech all around me. I was born in 2007, and I'm pretty sure that was the year that the iPhone was published. So I've always grown up around technology and obviously all the other people around me. So I just think it's so ingrained in me that this is just a part of me, and that it's so easy and accessible for me to just open my phone and then go on it and spend time, whatever. To every time that you're bored, it's something goes off in your brain and you're you grab your phone instantly. And I want to change that, bro. I don't want to be the dude who's just right when he's bored, he goes straight to looking at his phone. I don't want to be that guy. Obviously, I don't want to spend that much time doing it also. Anyway, what more can I say? Yeah, also another thing with accountability, it's you're not doing yourself a favor by keeping yourself, okay, a little bit, but if you're keeping yourself accountable when you are doing good, like for example, let's say I had a day where I had YouTube, like let's say I only procrastinated for 20 minutes. I reached my goal and was like, damn, nice. Today was a W day. I only spent X amount of time on YouTube. Then the difficult part is not to keep yourself accountable on that day. It's actually the quite opposite, because you're like, look at me, look at what I've achieved. I told you I would keep myself accountable, and boom, 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 there it is. Look at this. It's easy. That is the easiest option. That's you feel all of this motivation to keep yourself accountable on this day. And on days where you do poorly, you have to just keep yourself accountable, because on the days where you do horrible, where you fucking mess up on the day, where you procrastinate a fuck ton, those are the days where you need to keep yourself accountable, because then you will know in the future that I have to keep myself accountable to this. I'm not just doing this and no one will find out. I'm sticking to this like plan, or this. I'm just gonna keep myself accountable, right? And you don't feel like doing it, and you don't want to do it, and you're like shamefully like showing the screen, and you're like, oh, look at that, I fucking messed up. And it's those days where you gain something from the accountability, and not the days where you're doing good. Accountability is a powerful thing, brother. Use it as a tool. Use it as just fucking keep yourself accountable to something, bro. I know, like, you're not in the position that you want to be in life right now. You have some goals that you haven't achieved yet, and you want to get closer to them. And you're probably missing some part of it, and accountability can help you with that. So figure out how you can keep yourself accountable to that, and do that right now. And yeah, I'm probably gonna film some more videos. I don't know how it's like, 'cause there was like this, I don't know, I just came down here in the, like, what's this area called? This is the kitchen. And there was just this like thing that I could place the camera on. I was like, oh shit, then now the camera's a little bit elevated. I don't know if it looks good. I didn't even check the camera. I just pointed it over here and started the video. So yeah, okay. Anyway, also the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to improve my speech. And also, holy fuck, bro, like, you really do improve, and it's so nice that I have this like mapped out, and that I can just like look back. I've filmed videos where I speak English. I have videos that go back almost like 3 years of me speaking English, and I can just see how much my English has improved, and how better I've gotten at articulating myself, and all stuff like that, and just like speaking to a microphone, because it's very different from speaking to someone else. When you speak to someone else, it's just very different. Like if you've never tried recording yourself saying something, or like saying something and just recording yourself, it's a lot different. There's like this feeling of this is permanent, and especially with these videos that I'm filming right now. I don't know if you notice, but even when I mess up in a video and I do something, like say something weird, and I catch myself, I'm like, oh shit, I was not supposed to say that, or shit, like that didn't make sense, or I just said the exact opposite of what I was trying to articulate myself. For example, right there, I'm pretty sure I said something that was completely wrong. It didn't make any sense. And every single video on this channel, I think it's like 200 something, 200, over 200. 220, 230, something like that. None of those videos, I don't remember putting any of those videos into any form of editing program. It's just directly from the camera, upload, like no editing, nothing like that. So if I say something wrong, I'm still gonna upload the video. You can literally go back on some of the videos. I've labeled them like, don't watch this video, I just yap or something, because I've told myself that every single video that I record, I have to upload it, because that way there is some form of pressure for me to actually make the video good, because then I can just be like, mess it up or whatever. I'm just gonna upload every single video, because it doesn't matter. The point of me making these videos is for me to improve my speech, and it's not actually like the video. If anyone wanna watch the videos, like, that makes me, I don't know, like happy. It builds my reputation reputation and my personal brand and whatever. But the main point of why I'm making these videos is I think it's fun to make these videos. Secondly, I want to improve my English because my first language isn't English. Also, I just saw some reply to a comment on my notification tab on this YouTube channel right here. And when I go into YouTube Studio, I can't see that reply to that comment. So I don't know what was up with that, but basically I saw in the notification, it was like, this guy said that he didn't even notice that my first language wasn't English before I said it myself. So, but that actually made me really happy, because I'm not gonna say the country that I'm from, because then people start commenting about it, and I don't wanna spread my. I don't wanna get recommended to the people in my country. But my country is very well known for having deep accents, and it's very clear that from the country that I'm from, people will just make fun of this accent because it sounds goofy as hell. Maybe you can figure out what it is. Maybe you can figure it out from my speech. I don't know. But also another thing. Since I started making these videos right when we were going into summer break, a little bit before that. Actually, some months before that. But I really pushed hard on it and filmed a bunch of videos and spent a lot of time filming videos in the summer break. So I've just gotten so used to speaking English, and I've spoken a lot of English. When we got back to school, I was all of a sudden a much better speaker in English, and I could just English is so much more fun to speak for me now, because I can speak more freely. It's more easy for me to articulate myself. My friend, he literally thought I just read off of ChatGPT because I gave an answer, and I thought myself it was just because in school it's fucking easy to don't if you're not scared to speak in school is fucking easy, because literally all I'm trying to do is put in as little effort as possible and to get out as much output as possible, because I want to get my education or whatever. I know my parents will appreciate, my grandparents will appreciate it. My grandparents, ever since I was in 4th grade, many years ago, they've been saying I hope I'm this sounds cruel or whatever, but they've said that they hope they live until I graduate what's equivalent to high school. So yeah, I'm also kind of doing it for that, but yeah. I'm just trying to put in as little effort as possible to get out the best possible result. And something that you can do to get very easy is literally, I don't do shit when I'm outside, when we have to do some project or whatever. If it's very important, I'll do it, but if it's just not that important, I'll just go outside, chat with my friends, have a bit of fun, improve my social skills, whatever it is, just have fun, just trying to make school less this place that you have to be in, to make it more somewhere that you go to have fun, right? Because all of this stuff that we do in school mostly is very easy. You can just go inside. I hear just one person speak, and I just immediately put my hand up, and it's very easy for me to just speak in class, because I don't really care about what other people think of me. Sometimes I'm oh, that was definitely not the right thing to say. But I really try to not care about what other people think of me, and I do certain exercises or whatever to try and not care as much about what other people think of me. One thing that I do in particular that a lot of people think is very weird in my country, I don't know how it is in other countries. Having a bicycle helmet on is a no-go. That's so uncool. You'll get judged, and people just don't wear a bicycle helmet because that's not cool, right? I'm that fucking one dude that's put my bicycle helmet on, click it in, whatever, drive past hundreds of people. We have this bus stop, and oh my god, bro, it's not a good feeling, but there was this bus stop at my school, hundreds of people, I'm telling you, hundreds of people stand by the bus stop, and I'm the only person who's biking beside that bus stop. So I'm on the other side, and the bus stop is over here, and there's hundreds of people. I'm the only motherfucker who's like putting my bicycle helmet on and actually biking through that. Just try to not care about what other people think of me, because I know people, they're like, that dude is not doing what he's supposed to do. And I know they think about it. Maybe they do. And another thing, actually, I've gotten some compliments for having balls to actually bike past them with my bicycle or whatever. This video has gotten on such a sidetrack. I want to see if it's even recording. But I have had some times where I've recorded the video, then I go to like turn it off and whatever, and then I see that the video isn't recording, bro. And that thing is the most... It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Because you've been like pouring your heart out. You've been like... Because your brain is thinking a lot. Literally imagine. I'm not going off any script or whatever. I'm just literally speaking off my mind. When you're in a conversation, one-on-one, right? There is a lot of breathing room. There's a lot of room where you can think, and one person is speaking, then you're thinking, you're like, yeah, saying, okay, and what about this? And then the other person speaks, and it keeps on flipping like that. I don't know how long this video is, probably like 8 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. Okay, I want to say like 11 minutes right now. That's my best guess. But right here, it's only me. I'm constantly speaking. If you have no way of responding to what I'm saying right now, because I'm recording this video right now, and you're watching this video some point in the future. You have no way of communicating something to me to give me some form of clue on what I could talk about next. I'm just speaking off my mind, and it's a lot more difficult. If you haven't recorded any videos yet, and you haven't just tried speaking off your mind, it's very difficult to come up with a lot of stuff that you could talk about without writing anything down. I've recorded, I think I have 2 different channels where I've recorded a lot of videos on. I've recorded about, I think, 500 videos or something, and I'm still not good at it. I'm still not good at recording videos just like this without a script. But I'm improving, and literally think about this. I would say I'm pretty good at learning new stuff, and I'm saying that I'm not good at recording videos, and I've recorded about 500 videos. Now think about you if you've never recorded a video before, and you just try to all of a sudden be like, okay, I'm gonna record videos in another language that you don't like. English isn't my primary language. I'm going off so many sidetracks right now. It's so nice because I'm just trying to get speaking minutes, and I'm trying to improve my English, so it doesn't really matter. I don't care that much about if the videos get views or whatever. So that's not one of my concerns. I don't really care if the video goes off a sidetrack. I know in the future I won't be able to just go on a side tangent or whatever, because it needs to be within an area. It needs to be, I'm thinking that I'm gonna put a question in the title, and then I'm gonna answer it through the whole video with like an 8 to 30 minute long video explaining it. I can be yapping a little bit. Another thing. Why do I have so much to talk about in this video? It's so weird. I want to expand my vocabulary, because sometimes there are some words that I want to say, but I don't know if it's really a word or if it makes sense, or sometimes I just have a very hard time articulating myself. So I was like, what better way to get a lot of speaking minutes? Like when I'm saying speaking minutes, I mean minutes where I'm recording a video where I'm speaking English. Because that's how you, for example, if you want to get better at reading, you spend time reading. And that's it's very easy. You can just read 1 minute here, 1 minute there, 2 minutes there, and it doesn't really matter if anyone is around you. Right here, I have to be at some form of place where I don't bother people by speaking aloud, and I don't feel comfortable speaking when there's other people around me. I don't know why, because it's very unusual for someone to speak like this is not the language that we speak in this country. So it's just ultra weird, I think. And that's where I like put my that's where the edge is of me, where that's like I'm trying to not care about what other people think of me, but that's just too much. I can't do that, honestly. I just really can't. The fuck was I talking about? I was like, yeah, my trying to expand my vocabulary. So I want to live stream myself reading the dictionary, and I just searched on Google. It takes 1.3 days to read the entire dictionary, like the Oxford Dictionary. I think that's what it's like. There's different versions of the dictionary, but I'm pretty sure it goes like this. There's like there's a word, and then there is an explanation below it, and then there's probably multiple explanations. I'm just gonna like try to read quickly, skim through the words, and when I find a word that I'm not exactly sure on what it means, I'm gonna read the explanation, everything, and then I think I'll expand my vocabulary a lot by doing that. So that's I think I might do that some point in the future, but I'm not sure. But we'll see, maybe not. If you're still watching this video, bro, you have some form of goal. That goal is difficult to obtain because otherwise it wouldn't be valuable. So go do a single push-up right now. You don't want to do this push-up, and that's why you do it. That's how you improve your discipline. It's just one step at a time. It's not doing the David Goggins 100-mile run to improve your discipline. It's just doing the little things that you don't want to do to improve your discipline. I'm also going to do a single push-up right now. I don't want to do the single push-up. I'm still going to do it. Obviously there's more pressure for me to do it because I'm recording a video right now. But bro, just do it. Pause the video, do a single push-up right now. I'm also going to do a single push-up. Let's go. So that was a push-up. Nice. I hope you paused the video. I hope you did it. So now, brother, you have some form of goal. Go do that right now. Close down YouTube. Stop watching this bullshit of some random dude yapping. Like, maybe it's probably improving your attention span. I'm just going to be honest, bro. But yeah, go do the thing you've been procrastinating from doing today. And have a good rest of your day. And if you'll never see my face again, have a good rest of your life. See ya, brother. Have a good one.